Yes, ladies and gentlemen, episode 102 of the Journey's anime titled Trial Mission. A Frozen Raid battle just dropped, and we get a new Project Mu focused episode, and this one, our heroes have to fight a raid battle against Articuno. How will this go? Let's find out. This episode is interesting because it starts off with Go not being happy that the newest Project Mu challenge is a cooperative raid battle. And I question this because he's had no issues doing cooperative raid battle missions in the past. He didn't have any issue with the Golurk raid battle he did early in the series, or the Zapdos battle, or even the Moltres battle. So why is he upset here? And this is even before Gary shows up, so you can't really blame him for that either. It's strange, they brought back one of Go's early traits and then they tacked it on here, which doesn't make sense. Go's done tons of fighting with other people after the beginning of the series, so why is it a problem all of a sudden? Regardless, like I said, this is an Articuno raid. Go decides to go, and our heroes do a lot of running away once they reach Seafoam Island from Geodudes and Dead End, where at least the anime tries to justify Go's earlier position by having him capture Pokemon that attack them instead of fighting them. Then, using Go's knowledge of Inteleon, they're able to come across the cave they need to go to. Inside occurs another battle that turns into a capture for Go as they come across a Graveler, and afterwards they even go further down the cave where they come across Horus, Go's childhood friend from episode 32, and his Bayleef fighting off a Cloyster before Go once again captures it. After Go introduces him to Ash and they get closer to the area where Articuno is supposed to be, we see Gary's also there. And this is what I meant earlier. In the previous episode, when he's met Gary, Gary's treated as a rival for Go, but it's mostly done for comedy. Gary gets under his skin, but it's still a friendly thing. Here, they go the opposite way and have Go completely despise Gary to the point where he starts making big mistakes. Again, why? I know they want Go to have a rival, and I have no issues with that, but this type of behavior worked for Ash before. It doesn't seem like it fits Go. I don't know, that could just be me, but I feel like that's how other people feel too. And eventually, our heroes do come across the Articuno, and this is a destruction job from the Articuno. By the way, the battle itself is pretty good, and I won't go into detail on the battle because you can just watch it. Although this Articuno is a bit ridiculous because it manages to one-hit KO not only with sheer cold as expected, but also with Blizzard. Ash's Surfetch gets bopped immediately, which is pretty unexpected to see. There are bits of opening for our heroes to attack, but mostly he's dominated by Articuno. And like I said, this is because Go completely goes against Gary, and honestly, he acts really unlikable here. He goes super rogue and refuses to work as a team with everyone else, and he feels like he can do everything by himself, which ultimately leads to the entire team getting KO'd. And even the tokens reflect that, because Gary and Horus get additional tokens on top of fighting Articuno for their leadership and teamwork, and Go doesn't. It's only afterwards where Go realizes that he needs to be more serious and acknowledges Gary's point of working together. Everyone goes their own separate ways as the episode ends. I don't know, this episode just felt weird. Go in the series, like I said, in the early series had some issues cooperating with people. That was one of his characters. But he got over that and he's worked with other people fine. I don't know, I really hope they can make a satisfying conclusion to this arc of Go because his attitude felt so disjointed that it actually hurt my enjoyment of this episode. The battle portion of this episode is pretty good. It's the first time in a long time where a legendary has felt like a legendary. It's felt like they got the proper respect it deserved. It was ridiculously strong. And I know some people felt like, oh, it made Ash's Pokemon look weak, but honestly, I couldn't care less. I've always been of the mindset that legendaries should be extremely strong, so I'm really glad we got to see this here. Overall, this episode has things I don't enjoy, mainly Go's behavior, but besides that, when the episode gets going, it's pretty good. Overall, I'd give it a great ball. The next episode is a 1-hour special 2-parter where Ash will be training with Clemont to prepare for Elite Four Drasna for his Pokemon World Championship battles. I can't wait. But anyways, that is it for my review of episode 102 of the Journey's anime. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe. In the comments, let me know your thoughts on this episode. You can follow me on Twitter at TheRealPDGaming. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.